Hey guys! What I'm doing today is I'm actually just going to batch record a bunch of videos, and I thought I would just do it live to show you what's up. And I'm just going to really quick share this into one of my coaching groups. We're making a ton of videos right now for our new website, and for anyone who is nervous, I'm just going to show you what I do to give you a little bit of insight. So I'm just going to share this out and then we'll get started. So all I have is my phone. Pretty good lighting, hey? Not the best background, but the key is action. So if you are feeling inspired or you want to make a couple videos, just do it. Nobody cares about your backdrop. People care about content and what they're getting from the video. It doesn't matter what your hair looks like. You don't want to look like a complete mess, but generally people view videos to get something from them. It's not about you, it's about the viewer. All right, so I'll just share this out. And then we'll get started. And I'm just gonna be doing, the cool thing about Facebook Live is you can actually download it to your computer after and then edit the videos and use them. But it's awesome because you'll never run out of space. The worst thing is when you're in video mode and you're all excited and then your phone stops recording because you have no more space. So that's why I like to do my videos on Facebook Live, either in a group that nobody's in or just doing them here, because chances are not too many people come live anyways, and if somebody can learn something from what I'm doing on a work day, then fantastic. And like I said, I'm just sharing this out with a group of coaches that we're all making videos right now, and I know some people have never made them, so if this can help them, then great. And you don't need fancy equipment. I'm just using my phone. There's actually a fly on it right now. And I have, the lighting's pretty good. Normally I would cover up a bit more, but oh well. This is what I'm wearing right now, yoga shirt. And I just have a big video, or a big window behind me for natural lighting. Doing videos outside is fantastic as well, really good lighting. And I just have my phone on Facebook Live, and if you click the little wand before you go live in the top left, you can pick a filter that says pop, and it just makes everything look a little bit brighter. It's more engaging. So what I'm gonna do is a bunch of just quick under a minute videos, because I love Instagram, and let's face it, our attention span is super low these days. So under a minute, and what I'm gonna do is the same format for all of them. So if you saw my video earlier today, it was top 3 tips to cut cravings. And then I'm just gonna go through them really quick, try to keep it under a minute, so to keep people's engagement. And sometimes I actually speed up my voice after the fact because it just saves people time. They can get the content, it's kind of funny, you sound like a chipmunk. And in the world of video, you have to do stuff to stand out. So that's kind of what I do, is I speed it up, make my voice sound kind of funny, as well as it saves people time instead of them watching slow motion. All right, and this series is on Nourish Solutions, so you can actually learn some stuff if you're here for health. So before I'm going to download this whole video after and just cut pieces out with intros and extras, outros. All right, so the first one is how to improve your hair, skin, and nails. So I always start the video with what I'm going to talk about, and then my top 3 solutions to improve that. And then just quickly introduce, it's not about you, it's about the customer or the client watching. So here we go. And often I do 1 or 2 takes, but again, it's not about perfection as I'm perfecting my hair here. It's about just getting into action. And you always want to look at the lens. That's why iPhones are great. If you're doing it on your iPad, it's really confusing, or even your computer. because you want to look at yourself, but you also want to look at the lens. You want to look at the lens, but the instinct is to look at yourself. So phones are great because I'm just looking at myself, but it's just so happens the lens is right above the screen, especially when you do it this way. If I turn my phone around, it might look like I'm looking a little bit off or cross-eyed. All right, here we go. Take one. Nourish solution number 1. How to increase your hair, skin, and nails. All right, gotta have nice hair for this. Oh, and I'm running out of battery. Would you look at that? All right, let's do this. And Facebook always takes a screenshot right at the beginning, so if you can make a pretty face before you hit live or something funny, you can always change it after, but it's kind of fun. Deep breath. And I don't have a timer with me here. I'm just gonna hope that they're around a minute. If they're not, I'll speed up my voice. I'm gonna do how to increase energy first. All right. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. Today's video is how to increase your energy. So if you're running around bogged down, tired, listen up. My top 3 tips to increase your energy. Number 1, make sure your deficiencies are corrected. If you're low in B vitamins or certain vitamins, your energy is going to be really low. Iron, ladies, that means low energy. Number 2, make sure to pop into that rest and digest state each and every day. The more we're running on cortisol and stress, the less energy we'll have in the long run. Tip number 3, make sure you fuel. Your food gives you energy. So very important to look at what you're eating. That's it, guys, and thanks for watching. I'm Steph, and this video was all about increasing your energy, my top 3 tips. Don't forget, live fully, keep it simple, get nourished. All right, so that was take 1. I would probably do it again. I usually do 2 takes. It was a little drawn out near the end. I'm gonna cut that whole part because it takes a little bit too much time. And Scott just came home, so I'll just do 1 more and then the dog's gonna bark. I could just relocate as well. Look at this lighting, it's perfect. You want like overcast, because if you have sun with clouds, you'll be different colors. But right now the sun's behind the house, so the light's coming in really evenly. And I actually bought a green screen so I could set that up behind me too. Which one should I do next? So I'm just going through the Nourish solutions and picking little videos to make because people love short little videos, and then I thought I would take the opportunity just to do behind the scenes so that anyone watching can see me being not perfect, and it might encourage them to make their own videos. All right. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. Today's video is all on cleansing, my top 3 tips to make sure your body is cleansing properly. Tip number 1, support the liver. We can take things such as milk thistle, broccoli extract, eat a ton of coniferous vegetables, and this will support the liver to naturally detox. Number 2, nourish the cells. Each and every cell in each and every organ needs each and every vitamin and mineral. So make sure you get all of those vitamins and minerals, nourish the cells. Tip number 3, add greens to your daily. You can add these in a juice, a shake, a smoothie, eat salads. My favorite ways are green juicing every single day. And if you don't want to make it yourself, hit up your local juice bar and try it for a week to see how you feel. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And don't forget, live fully, keep it simple, get nourished. All right, so that was a cleansing one. And I just find it's nice to do them quick, drop it into 3 tips, and make sure you're speaking about the client, what they're going to gain from the video. Tell them up front. Don't go into a big long bio about yourself. You could do, your name or your credentials really quick, but they want to know as soon as you're jumping on live what you're going to be talking about. Ooh, here's a good one. Nourish solution number 6, how to decrease bloat and regulate your bowel movements. All right. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. Today's video is all about how to decrease bloat and regulate your bowel movements. That's right, pooping. We want to be pooping each and every day. 1 to 3 times a day is healthy. My top 3 tips. Number 1, consume apple cider vinegar before meals or even a digestive enzyme made from plants. This will help you digest your food, assimilate nutrients, and get nourished. Tip number 2, pick the right foods for your body. I know myself, I can't have a ton of raw salads. As much as I want to or I think it's healthy, cooked foods are better for my body. Tip number 3, load up on fiber and fluid. This is going to bulk up your stool and push things through your system. We want to be pooping. So that means that the poop that's supposed to be out of your body, you're eliminating instead of keeping in your colon, because what happens is that gets sucked back up into your body, what you don't want. Thanks for watching my top 3 tips to decrease bloat and regulate your bowel movements. On Steph. So that was, I would probably do that one again. Whatever. Scott's coming in the house. The dog's going to start barking. I need to go find a new location. My phone's about to die. Such as like, ooh, how to decrease inflammation. I could do that one. I'm just going to move outside so that I don't get interrupted. Let's go see the lighting. See if I did it this way, how bad that lighting is. Let's go see outside. And if you can, you want to shoot from a little bit up. And remember, imperfection is perfection. So that lighting isn't the best. I prefer my window inside. Not really good at all. We'll have to find somewhere else. So you want the sun behind the camera. Let's try right here. Oh, that's not bad. So that's kind of nice. It's a little natural. And standing, hi!
Who's still here?
Yeah, he's done.
All done?
All done.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a couple more. I don't feel awesome here. I like where I was by the window, but we'll do a few. And I always have my book like just beside the camera so I can glance down if I need to from my notes. If you're doing a longer video, you can like read right from your notes, but if you're doing just a short one, then try to just engage with the camera. All right, let's do Nourish solution number 9, how to improve your sleep. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. On today's video, we're talking all about sleep, how to get the... Let's do that one again. Talking all about sleep. My top 3 tips. Okay, I got it. Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. On today's video, we're talking all about sleep. My top 3 tips to increase your sleep quality. And did you know, if you don't sleep properly, the next day you're going to be super hungry because your hormones, leptin and ghrelin, are all out of whack? So my top 3 tips. Number 1, have a solid evening routine. What you do 20 minutes before you go to bed is crucial, and you will marinate in what you do before you go to bed all night long. So choose wisely. Tip number 2, yoga nidra. That's not a good tip. Well, it is, but that's with the routine. Okay, this one I need to make better notes on before I make that video. These notes are from when I did the Nourish Solutions series. So each video was 5 minutes, so I could ramble a little bit more. So when I actually record these, I will make sure my notes are super concise, because these videos are all just 60 seconds. If you are wondering about sleep, magnesium's great, having audios, yoga nidra, and then melatonin, need be. All right, let's do inflammation. Hello, hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you absolutely love. On today's video, we're talking all about inflammation. Well, inflammation? That means headaches if you work out. It means joint pain. We pretty much all have inflammation, so listen up. Tip number 1, curcumin. This is straight from the root turmeric, so it's a food, and we can get that concentrated form, curcumin. It's a super powerful anti-inflammatory. Tip number 2, omega-3s, fish oil. But be careful, make sure you get fish oil that goes through a distillation process and there's no heavy metal toxins. Tip number 3, magnesium, especially for headaches and cramps, ladies. Magnesium is awesome. Those are my top 3 tips to decrease joint pain. Thanks for watching. I'm Steph, and I help people like you cut cravings and create a life you love. All right, what can we do next? For those who just joined, we're doing kind of a behind the scenes and just batch recording. And in that last video, I kind of felt low energy, so it's probably my time to stop. And my phone's about to die. So enjoy, the replay will be up, and we'll do this again because it was fun. If you guys are new to making videos, message me. I have a free community group. It's called Work Smarter Not Harder, and I post tips in there all the time, like videos on imperfection is perfection, and action is the name of the game. And you gotta stand out when you make video, because there's so many videos out there. Alright guys, this is a pretty cool backdrop. If I could just delete that little house there. Oh yeah. Next stop, selfie stick. I do have a green screen, and I'm gonna use it. I don't really like editing videos, so I prefer just to find like a decent backdrop and just doing it unedited. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Steph, and I help people like you create a life that you love.